Welcome back, everyone. This is Dave from Corman Productions with Season 3 of Quantum Leap Trivia. Stacie won the first round of Season 1. I won last time, Season 2.
So is it my turn?
Hopefully. Maybe it's possibly.
It won't be.
So either me and Stacie go up 2-0.
Well, 2-1.
Well, 2-1. Or maybe Adam takes a round. You never know.
Okay.
Couple shout-outs this week. One for Alpha, who... Alpha made the same mistake that I made last week with the marriage question.
Yeah, that there was a wedding.
Yeah. He made the same exact mistake. I confused thou shalt not with this season's Leap of Faith, which had a wedding. I kept insisting that happened in thou shalt not when it actually was Leap of Faith that I was thinking of. Also, a shout-out for Jessie, who was watching last week. Jessie, the daughter of Tommy Thompson, one of the writers on Quantum Leap. We actually covered one of his episodes today, or yesterday, rather. It's already debuted, and that would be Southern Comfort. So she's watching, and she's determined to get him to interview with us. So
that
hopefully
would be amazing.
Hopefully we can make that happen. Also, a shout out for Ashley Wright, who is going to start on his YouTube channel talking about chess. He's going to be covering World Series games, everything since 1980 or 1886. This is a 3-year project for him. Corman Productions might be participating in a game, a forfeited game in 1972. We're not really sure how that's going to happen just yet. But Corman Productions might be involved in that. So Stacie is going to explain our rules.
Okay, so if you haven't watched Seasons 1 and 2 trivia, go back and watch those, of course. But what we're going to do is we have each written 20 questions. So we have a total of 60 questions, and we're going to be asking these questions to each other for points. And there might be some duplicate questions because we didn't see each other's questions, and that's okay if that happens. It did happen in both of our first 2 seasons.
A lot.
So we're going to ask the person clockwise to us the question. If they get it right, they get a chip. If they do not get it right, the other person gets a chance to steal. So we are not going to say the answer immediately when someone gets it wrong.
You know I have to do that for one question just to be consistent with the
Or
past
you
games.
could just do it right.
You could.
Provided in front of each of us is a list of episode titles, and we're specifically covering Season 3 this time around. So episodes from The Leap Home through Shock Theater.
Oh, and one more shout out that I did forget to mention. Adam's brother, Andrew Wilcox, had a birthday.
Yes, he did.
Yesterday. When you're watching this, it'll be yesterday. And he turned 37. All right, so I guess Stacie can lead us off with our first question.
Okay, we're going to jump right in, and my first question is going to Adam.
Okay.
And I feel like my questions this week are going to be really easy for Dave. Might be a little challenging for you.
I got at least a couple that you should get.
Because we've been actively covering Season 3, so we've been talking about these episodes a lot. And
should I just guess blind? Will that have just the same odds?
No, I think you could probably get at least a few. There's at least one in mind that you should get.
1964.
And we're pulling them out of the bag so that we can't pick and choose who we're asking what questions to. Our questions are coming in a random order, but each bag has the questions that we ourselves wrote. All right, Adam. What book is Emma Rickett reading?
Well...
Oh, okay.
I don't know who Emma Rickett is. I do know what a book is.
Okay, well, I mean, get yourself in the headspace. Look at your episode. See if you can figure out what we're talking about.
The Bonfire of the Vanities.
No.
Okay. I think I remember everything except for the book. So you're talking about Runaway. That was the wife in Runaway. Something of great feminist... The feminist movement. The feminist mystique.
I'll give it to you. The feminine mystique.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he deserves that.
And by the way, I didn't mention it yet this video. At home, keep track of your scores. We want to know how you do out of 60.
All right. So...
Now I ask you a question.
Okay.
All right, Dave. Oh, we're jumping right into one of my favorite questions.
All right.
Listen carefully to what I'm about to ask of you.
Okay.
While writing my questions and preparing our materials for this game, I have violated an unwritten rule of the Quantum Leap fandom.
Okay.
Can you tell me what that rule is without violating it yourself with your answer?
Okay. So I know what rule you're talking about. And the rule is that you don't say the episode 3-5 title out loud. It is not. You don't refer to it by episode title because that's considered a curse. You refer to it as the Halloween episode.
Very good. Adam,
Really?
Any idea what we're talking about?
It's like a Macbeth thing.
Yes, exactly.
And that's funny because that actually comes up in the season for another episode.
Yeah, the Macbeth
role
is mentioned in...
specifically.
Well, I won't talk about it because that might be a question.
Right.
So, my turn to read?
Your turn.
And you're reading to Stacie.
No, you're reading to Dave.
You're reading to me.
Clockwise. Come on, guys.
Let's see. What we got?
I'm never going to get a hopeless cause. I'm just saying that right now.
How old was the person Sam leaped into in episode 11, Runaway?
14.
No.
13.
Correct.
Thank you.
Very close.
And now you will ask a question to me. Dave has 2 chips so far.
2-1.
What guest star in episode 2, The Leap Home Part 2 Vietnam, has won 2 Grammy Awards?
Grammy Awards. Okay, first of all, I will say, if anybody's new here and you don't know this, I'm horrible with people's names. I can't remember people's names. So even if I can figure out who you're talking about, I'm not going to be able to name them. Who was in Vietnam episode that would win a Grammy Award?
It's an interesting question. Maybe the one...
I have no idea. It's on you, Dave.
Let's see. I have absolutely no clue. It wasn't David Newsom who played Sam's brother. Maybe the one who plays Maggie Dawson. Can't recall her name off the top of my head, though. Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you read the answer because I'm afraid of mispronouncing her name.
Tia Korea. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember that now.
She's won
I only know that from
2
the
Grammy
trivia.
Awards for Hawaiian music that
Okay.
she's produced.
Okay.
Or sung.
So Lily gets
So,
a chip.
1 chip for the unanswered
See, this is my
pile.
victory condition, is just stump these 2 the most, because actually winning conventionally is
And you know,
not a,
I
not a
knew
thing.
going into this, my downfall today was going to be people's names, and I don't have it.
All right, Adam, I think you're reading to Stacie, right?
I mean, I could just keep reading all my questions, but it's your turn, Dave.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you went twice? Okay. All right.
You're reading to me.
Okay. This is... All right. How many episodes is Al seen by someone other than Sam, and what were the episodes?
Seen by
Yes.
humans. We're asking, or
Yeah, let's go with humans.
I don't. Okay, this will take me a second. Was Al seen by? Oh my goodness. I'm working on it. I want to cover all of the episodes in my head. Okay, so I know it was A Little Miracle and... Okay, I had another one. Which one was it? Oh, Shock Theater, of course. Just those 2, I'm going to say.
Incorrect. Adam?
Well, I was going to say just those two, so now I have to think of a third one. Which one would he have been seen? I'm just going to...
Oh, I got it.
Is this going to be a trick question and talk about the young Al in the Vietnam episode that they encounter on the road? No?
Not the direction I'm going in, no.
Okay. I think it's fair to check, make sure it's not that trick question.
Mm-hmm.
So if I rule out that one, who else would have seen? Apparently now I know I can't mention it. Are we talking about the demon Al from the 5th episode?
Possibly.
I mean, but was that really Al that was seen? Or just a demon that looked like Al? I'll throw that in 3.
Okay. You're wrong. You got the episodes right. So it was actually 5. The Weem Home Part 2, Maggie Dawson. Boogeyman, the devil sees Al.
Oh.
Oh, she did see him. I forgot.
Yeah.
Maggie saw him. So I still didn't have it when I
Right.
said I had it.
Last Dance before execution, a kid sees her.
A kid sees him and
Shock
helps
theater,
him find the...
and A Little Miracle. So you guys were both right. You just didn't get the right
Didn't
number.
get all the way there.
Yeah.
I would have forgot Maggie, even once I said I had it.
Well, you got to put a chip in the middle.
Oh, yep, that's right. I'm very bad at remembering that, or remembering anything, really.
This is hard, you guys. It's
All right,
like
so...
there's pressure.
Okay. So, Adam, I wouldn't be surprised if you asked this question. What episode won an Emmy for Best Makeup in a series?
That was the first one, episode 1, The Leap Home.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
For Scott Bakula acting as Sam's father. All right, back to me. All right, Adam.
Yo.
Name all of the famous people that Sam encountered this season.
All of
We're
them.
getting these long ones out of the way early in the game.
All of them.
I mean, there's not that many. It's a similar question, how many, right?
I'm just gonna pass because there's no way I'm gonna name all of them.
You're not even going to try?
No. It's too many people.
It's
I'd
not.
like a.
There's not too many people.
No, I pass. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, there was Terry Funk in Heart of a Champion. Are we talking like in-universe famous people or like
I'm
actual famous
talking
people?
in the show,
Like, is it...
not guest stars who are acting in the show.
Okay. So I don't think I'll count that.
Yeah, okay.
Well, okay. So Stephen King for Boogeyman. Jack Kerouac for Rebel Without a Clue. Sylvester Stallone for A Leap of Faith. Debbie Allen was in Private Dancer, but she wasn't Debbie Allen. Alright, I'm going with Sylvester Stallone, Leap of Faith, Stephen King, Boogeyman, Jack Kerouac, Rebel Without a Clue. Is there anybody else? I'm going with those 3.
That's it.
Alright.
You got it.
Thank you.
And
I feel like you just were like hitting like multiple questions in one question there.
what? Name the people?
Yeah,
I did the same thing with my,
Yeah.
yeah.
how many people
I think we've done that one every season.
Yeah.
All right, now this is Dave's question. What business does Sam convince Mac to go into now that he's not convicted of murder?
Oh, swimming pools.
Yes.
I was thinking that, and then I was like, wait, and then you asked the convicted with murder question, and I'm like, wait, why was he convicted? Oh, right, okay. Alright.
My turn?
Yep.
Adam, you got any chips? You got one.
One, yeah.
I only have one.
Yeah, Dave's cleaning up. Alright, who am I reading to, Dave? How many episodes this season were directed by James Whitmore Jr.?
Oh, shit. I knew that was coming. Okay.
You did?
I knew he was going to ask that question. And
Wow. How did you know that?
All right, so.
He didn't say which ones. He just said how many.
Oh, okay.
I mean, bonus points that don't count for anything if you can name them. I thought that, like, naming all of them was unfair, but...
I looked into this yesterday, and I know there's some. So I know no, it wasn't that one. James Whitmore Jr.
Do you think he should have to name them all?
No.
I know of at least one.
Because when he gets it wrong, I want a chance to steal with just a number.
Two. I don't think it was either one of these. Could he have done that one? Maybe. I know there's at least two. They were back to back. I'll go with 4.
No.
5.
Yes.
Yay!
All right, but...
Nope, you didn't say name them.
All right, should I read them off?
Sure, but give me my chip.
Leap of Faith, Episode 3. Episode 8, The Great Spontini. Episode 12, 8.5 Months.
Those are
Episode 15, Piano Man. And Episode 21, Nuclear Family.
If you say so.
All right, and now this one is for Stacie.
Yeah, and I don't do the who's behind the scenes stuff.
Mm.
I can't handle it. My brain's not.
All right, here's
capable.
another number question. So,
Okay.
how many episodes this season take place in New York City?
In New York City.
Oh, that's an interesting question. All right.
I don't know if that was New York. That one was... No. Possibly. That one, 3. I think. No, it wasn't. Was it? Oh no. Three.
Correct. One Strobe Over the Line, Episode 4. Episode 10, A Little Miracle. Episode 14, Private Dancer.
The one I wouldn't have gotten was one strobe over the line, if I had gotten that question.
I think you have one of my questions. Over there.
Oh, yeah.
Just so I have count.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm up next.
Thanks for the chip.
You're welcome.
There was a couple I wasn't positive where they were.
Okay, who am I asking? You, right?
Yes.
Okay. What positive change could Sam have made by the end of A Leap Home Part 2, but didn't?
He could have got Al rescued sooner.
All right.
But would that really have been a positive change?
Of course it would have.
I'm pretty sure it would have been for Al.
But you don't know what other kind of, like, timey-wimey impacts that would have
I
had.
would have had a lot of timey-wimey impacts because he would have gotten home sooner. He could have potentially, fixed his relationship with Beth right then and there.
I mean, the whole project might not have occurred.
Well, we know that it would have. And then we know that the ending wouldn't have ended the way that it did. So maybe he could have actually gotten himself home if he didn't have that hanging over his head then.
All right. So, Adam, which character from the project do we meet in Shock Theater?
For the first time?
Yes.
That's what meat means.
It's the psychologist. Beaks?
Very good, Adam. All right, and your
Back
question.
to me. All right, Adam. Who besides Al went into the imaging chamber this season?
Dr. Beaks.
Yeah.
Please, keep it
Dr.
coming.
Verbena Beaks.
May I have a red chip, please? Yes, please keep
And-
asking me questions with the same answer.
Dave. It's just funny when they're back to back like that. What's the name of Katie's abusive husband?
I should be able to get this. If I don't, it's bad. Chuck.
Yes. Don't marry Chuck.
Yes. That's generally a good
Don't marry
policy.
Chuck.
I don't think I've ever met a good Chuck. Apologies to all the Chucks out there that I just insulted that are perfectly fine people.
All right, so this is for Dave.
Yep.
Should get this one. What episode guest starred Terry Funk?
Ah, okay. Heart of a Champion.
Correct.
Cool.
It's always crestfalling when they mention, like, just rip off one of your questions, like, in a totally different context.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he wasn't an answer to the question I was asking because he didn't play himself.
That's right. That's why I didn't count him.
All right, honey. Who played the estranged son in episode 17, Glitter Rock?
Who played the estranged son?
Yes.
I'm not even going to be able to answer that one. Who played him?
I don't know. Was he somebody we're supposed to know?
He had a Wikipedia page.
I have no idea who he was.
I can picture the actor. Not a clue.
So,
I'd
no
pass.
guess for either of you?
Nope.
Christian Hoff.
I would never in a million years have come up with that.
You can't just ask us a question about a random guest star with no,
I knew you
Context.
Didn't I say up front they were going to complain about the questions?
If you're going to pick who is somebody, at least make it somebody, notable.
Who's this going to?
Me.
Okay.
Wait, did you ask both of your questions?
Yes. He got the first one
Okay.
pretty quickly.
All right. Stacie,
Yes.
what was Sam's host's song in Glitter Rock?
Sam's host's song in Glitter Rock. Fate's Wide Wheel.
There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Gonna be neck and neck for this one.
Oh, so that's where that name comes from.
Yes. Okay. Which wife does Al keep comparing Diane from A Hunting We Will Go To?
One of his.
Yes.
I think it's the second one, but I can't remember her name. Jill.
Incorrect.
Maxine.
There you go.
Was it the second one?
Actually, I have no idea.
I think she was the fifth.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that.
Wait, I thought he only had 4 wives.
Does Al even know?
I
5
don't.
or 6. I think it was 5. All right. Adam. What does Al insist Sam doesn't use in One Strobe Over the Line?
Thermonuclear weapons? No.
I mean, technically that's correct. I'm pretty sure that Al does not insist on using that.
No, what does he insist that he doesn't use?
Knowledge of the future? No, go ahead.
Al insists that Sam doesn't use. I have absolutely no idea.
It's a styrofoam cup.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay.
And Dave.
Okay.
Just one. What is the motto of Elroy Atom Bomb Shelters?
Okay, let's see. Survive the apocalypse in style.
Adam?
I don't know, so I'll go with, like, satisfaction guaranteed or all your money back.
Okay, I'm going to give the chip to Dave.
Okay, what was the...
I was giving Adam a chance to get it exact.
Okay.
Because you were a little off, but you were close enough that I'm going to give it to you since he didn't get it.
Okay.
And it was just survive in style.
Oh, okay.
You added a few extra words.
We're just making up the rules as we go along, apparently.
It's your question. You can decide if an answer is close enough or not.
All right, Dave. Episode 15, Piano Man, had the shortest gap in the series between the date Sam jumped into and the air date. What was the difference in months?
Oh, damn you.
Months?
Okay. Wait. So, air date...
Or years and months, but...
Air date and filming date? Or air date and episode date?
Basically, the date Sam jumped into and the date the episode aired.
Piano Man. That was the furthest one, right? Yeah, that was 1985. In months?
Yes.
Should I get my calculator? It's on my phone. That's currently. Alright.
Well, he said years and months.
Years and months. Okay.
Or month. I mean, same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing, but, I'll accept either.
Alright, well, it's at least 5 years. October the 6th. That episode aired... Let's see, Christmas episode. That was after the Christmas episode. So, yeah, 5 years...
1, 2, 3, 4...
5 years, 2 months.
No.
Okay.
5 years, 5 months.
No. Would have been 5 years, 4 months. Or 64 months. You guys were close.
Well, I'm glad that we got anywhere near in the neighborhood. Okay.
The dates were... the date he jumped into, November 10th, 1985.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't even remember the month.
And it aired March 27th, 1991. All right. It's for
That was a hard
Stacie.
question.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make them hard. This one isn't as hard. What is the nickname of Sam's host in Episode 9, Rebel Without a Clue?
Oh, gosh.
Maybe it is hard.
I skipped that episode. And did you give a chip to the pot for the last
I did
question?
not.
Okay. He was something to do
Oh, I think I have it.
luck. Lucky.
Nope.
Mad Dog?
Nope. Funny Bone.
Funny Bone? Somebody was Mad Dog in that episode, though.
I think Mad Dog was the bad
The leader
guy.
of the bad guy? Okay. Okay, so I'm next to read.
Yeah, I feel way out of sorts right now with these questions.
Okay.
Did you put a chip in for that one?
Nope.
And we're going to who with this?
To me.
Definitely winning that one. The unanswerable.
I'm going to Stacie, right?
Yes.
Which episode won an Emmy for outstanding cinematography for a series?
Cinematography. Which one had the best cinematography? Vietnam.
Yep, correct.
Thank you.
I knew
Alright.
that one.
I'm sure that's one of your questions. Hopefully gets asked to me. Anyway, in the original history of One Strobe Over the Line, what did Edie originally die from?
I saw this.
You saw all of them, dear.
AIDS?
Incorrect.
Uh-huh.
Wrong episode.
Oh.
She was popping pills.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Now I remember. Shoot.
Thank you. All right, back to me. Lily.
Is Lily being
All right,
fresh?
Adam. What original song does Scott Bakula perform in Piano Man?
Oh, and Piano Man. Original meaning they came up with it for the show.
Yes.
The Quantum Leap theme song. I don't know. Does that have a name?
It does, and we covered it 1 week ago on the podcast.
Somewhere.
I'll give you that. Because
Okay.
that's what they call it in the episode.
Right.
And it was released under the title Somewhere in the Night.
Right.
But yeah, in the episode they called it Somewhere.
Yes.
Alright. I was going to smack you if you didn't get that one.
So many threats of violence around here.
Dave.
All right.
What gift did John Beckett give his sons for Christmas in 1962?
In 1962. Not the year he leaped into, so this would be another Christmas. Wow. Something sciencey. Chess set.
No.
Now, is this 2 separate gifts or just one?
It's one gift.
BB guns.
No. It was a sled.
Oh, okay.
And-
Oh, you know what? Yes.
We heard about that, and now I'm forgetting where we heard about that. I want to say it was during A Little Miracle, because that was a Christmas episode.
Yes,
They were
that-
talking about Christmases
Yes, that is the
of
one.
their youths.
All right, Dave.
All right.
Which episode featured a guest star who is known for voicing Darth Vader in video games? Darth Vader is the bad guy in Star Wars, honey.
I know who Darth Vader is. Thank you, sweetheart.
Okay, in video games. Well, it wasn't James Earl Jones, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, as far as I could tell, James Earl Jones never appeared in Quantum Leap.
I don't think he did. What was the question again? What are you looking for?
The episode.
Last Dance Before an Execution, James Soylent.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Heart of a Champion?
Incorrect. It's episode 22, Shock Theater, Scott Lawrence.
Who did he play?
One of
He didn't write that part
crazy
down.
people. Yeah, I didn't write that.
One of the crazy people. Okay.
I could be wrong.
The sane challenge for the politically correct.
All right. Here's a chip for Stacie. The 2-part opening won Emmy Awards in 2 different categories. Episode 2 won the series its 3rd of 3 consecutive Emmys for Outstanding Cinematography. What Emmy did episode 1 win?
Makeup.
More specifically?
It was
Come on, you're...
best makeup. You want to know what for in the episode? Or
Well, it's there's a more actual specific thing I have. I can't give you the thing that we already said.
it was best makeup in a series.
More specific.
Best makeup in a scripted series.
No, Dave.
Okay. An Emmy for the best makeup in a series
More specifically.
for Scott Bakula. For John Beckett.
No, that's not what I mean. The name of the award, not who got it.
Adam's being ridiculous.
It's like how it would be like if it was like someone won Best Supporting Actor and you just said Best Actor. It's...
I don't
yeah,
think
the
there's
words are in
different
there.
categories for makeup.
Apparently there are.
My husband for you.
Okay. Best makeup. Emmy for best makeup in a scripted television show.
I mean, that's...
Drama series.
No. Outstanding makeup in a single camera series.
Okay.
Did I forget to give someone a chip?
I don't think
Because
so.
I have an odd number and I think I asked both my questions. Did I give you a chip for... Oh no, that was the first question.
Right.
I have to ask Dave a question still.
Oh, Joy, I can't wait to hear
Oh
this.
wait, did I ask?
No, you ask him first, then you ask me, back up. What's the last question in your pile before that one?
Okay, that was the single camera. Scott Lawrence. Neither of you got that, so that also
question.
goes in there.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm winning.
No, this is losing. This is not the goal, to have unanswerable questions.
It's my goal. They're all legit. If you think that my questions are not legitimate, please comment.
Yes, let's hear from our
Let
audience.
us know if you think Adam's questions are fair questions.
All right, moving along. Okay, I'm asking. Okay, which episode featured the furthest ahead in time leap in season 3?
That was, we just said it, Piano Man.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Adam, what famous writer does Sam meet in Rebel Without a Clue?
Oh, Jack Kerouac. I almost jumped ahead and said Stephen King. I'm glad I waited to listen to the whole question.
Yes. All right.
Okay, Adam.
Yes.
I think we're about halfway.
Something like that.
We're going slow tonight. A lot of words. Okay. Sam has a limp in Future Boy because he tripped getting out of the time machine set piece. But why does Scott Bakula actually have a limp?
He broke his ankle offset.
Dave?
He actually sprained his ankle dancing in Private Dancer.
So close. He hurt his ankle during the filming of Runaway.
Ah. Okay.
And Dave.
All right.
Yeah, that was my question.
In Miss Deep South, what song does Sam attempt to sing that was last heard in Leaping Without a Net?
Well, it wasn't Great Balls of Fire. That's the one he successfully sang. And it was at... I can't remember the name of the song. It was like some kind of, like, weird song. I'm picturing it. I just can't think of the name. Yeah, I'll pass.
Adam?
So, what song did he sing?
What song in Miss Deep South did Sam attempt to sing that was last heard in Leaping Without a Net?
Dixie?
No. It was Quanta La Gusta. La Gusta, La Gusta, La Gusta.
Oh, I remember.
See, I heard the rhythm,
think-
I just was not hearing the
Didn't he
words.
also in that episode try to sing Dixie and it went badly?
I don't think so.
Maybe
Maybe one of the other girls sang that.
Okay.
And that's a question I have for Tommy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Tommy Thompson.
Are you a Carmen Miranda fan? Because that's in 2 episodes he did.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. Are we a fan of Carmen Miranda or that song specifically, or
Gotcha.
was it just a matter of they already had the licensing to use it?
You first, right?
That was my question, or was it?
Yeah, you did 2 questions, so it's my turn to ask, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta put one for that. My goodness, we're really bad at this working stuff.
And I asked Dave first, right?
Yep.
What was the name of the host that was to be executed in episode 19, Last Dance Before an Execution?
This is a favorite episode of mine. Jorge?
No.
You want the name of his host?
Yes.
Jesus Ortega.
Correct.
Thank you.
And you get another question.
I get another question.
Woo-woo.
Which episode in season 3 had the most viewers according to Nielsen?
The most viewers, The Leap Home, Part 1.
Incorrect. That was actually one of the lowest ones.
Really? The highest one?
Yes.
Leap Home Part 2?
No. Episode 14, Private Dancer.
Really? That's
Had
interesting.
over 20 million viewers.
People were interested in seeing the strip club, I guess.
So,
Or maybe the episode was really well liked and we just didn't like it for some reason.
yeah, I mean... like,
Everyone's been telling us they really like that episode.
basically, they list Private Dancer and Piano Man as their favorite.
Yeah.
Everyone that we've heard from basically say that. And we feel differently.
Yeah.
But, variety is the spice of life. Okay. So this is going to Stacie.
Was that 2 questions you did?
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Which episode featured the guy who played Gul Dukat, Mark Alamo?
Thank you for not asking the person's name. That is Black on White on Fire.
Okay, nice. I didn't think you would get that one.
Adam made sure I knew that fact when we watched that episode.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good job, Adam.
We should really have Star Trek.
But I wouldn't
trivia
have been
after
able
this.
to tell you his name.
You see, if we did Star Trek trivia, Stacie and I's roles would be reversed.
Yes.
What was Al's third wife named?
Maxine?
Incorrect.
That was his 5th wife.
That.
Ruth?
Incorrect. Sharon.
I think Ruth was number 4.
I don't even remember what episode I got that.
I don't think even Al knows.
Probably not. All right, you're up.
All right, Adam. Did you give a chip?
Me?
Dave?
Oh, yeah, probably not.
No,
Why do
not
I get a
to
chip?
him.
Oh.
I mean, thank you, but it goes there.
Oh.
We're acting like we're drunk. Promise we're not. Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Sam thought he left into Jesus Ortega to prove his innocence. But what was he really there to do?
To prove the innocence of his co-conspirator, basically, or not the end. Let me rephrase that. No, it turned out Jesus was guilty, but what he had, it took him the whole episode to realize it. It was basically, I'm trying to remember now. It was either to clear the other person or to basically blame the other person who was going to get away. It was one of those two. I'm going to say he was going to clear the other person and take the responsibility.
Yes.
Hold up. There's another part of that question. Okay, you're just going to give it to him.
I was going to give it to him, but what do you have to say?
It was to prove that guy's innocence, but it was also to take down Moody, the DA.
I think that was just a side effect.
Do you think that was just... All right.
I think it was primarily to save the other guy.
Yeah. What I wrote is to confess and thereby save Raoul.
All right, and that was...
That was my first question,
Okay.
because I still have a chip left.
I don't think I've been throwing my chips away.
Yeah,
Maybe I just-
you might... No, you're even.
Oh, am I?
You're good.
Yeah, because I go first. So that's
Okay.
why I have less.
If you have chips left over, it meant...
It meant we messed up.
Yeah.
Dave,
Yes.
in what city does Leap of Faith take place?
Chicago?
No?
Philadelphia?
Correct.
Nice.
I know some things. All right.
Because who did he meet there?
Oh, yeah, it's Sylvester Stallone. I should...
All right, who am I reading to first, Dave?
Yes.
In episode 18, Sam leaps into a bounty hunter handcuffed to a woman. Who are the guest stars who played the bounty hunter and the woman?
No idea.
Do you want half a chip if you get one? No, I didn't say.
I should... no, I have no idea.
Again, I don't believe either of these are notable people. One of them you're asking for was a mirror image.
Right.
Who almost never is a notable person. So I don't know, but I'm still going to call this an unfair question.
So you give up?
Yes.
Ken Kells and Jane Sibbett.
Okay, next question.
And who was the janitor that cleaned up the set?
Oh, that was the next question. All right, honey. This will make you feel better.
Will it?
What episode guest starred the actor who played Gul Dukat on Star Trek Deep Space Nine?
Black on white on fire.
Yeah, I think Stacey's going to win this round. But, you might end up in second place the way we're going
Trying
here.
to see.
Yeah, that's close.
All right. Okay. Stacie,
Yes.
what episode does Sam sing Great Balls of Fire in?
Miss Deep South.
Yes.
Thank you.
All
Goodness
right.
gracious.
Okay. Which episode did Sam meet Sylvester Stallone in?
Oh, we just said that. Leap of Faith.
Correct. All right.
All right. 3 rounds left. Everybody have 6 ships left?
I have more than that. No, wait. Nope. I have 6 ships.
Yeah, 6 ships.
All right, we're on course then. Adam.
I guess just people have been answering my questions.
Yeah, you're losing the unanswerable contest.
Who does Diane Frost remind Al of?
His ex-wife.
You're going to have to be a little more specific. I'll take either of the parts of that.
The fourth or fifth one, or Maxine. Didn't we say Maxine it was?
Yes, Maxine. His 5th wife.
Yeah.
I said I'd take either. I wanted either her name or the number. And Dave.
All right.
Alright, this is a 2-part question.
Okay.
Based on air dates, what episode showed the gummy bear handling first?
Okay.
And then, which episode officially introduced it within the context of the story?
All right. This is going to end my slump. All right. We first saw it in Miss Deep South, and it actually made its official debut in The Great Spontini.
Incorrect.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, you know what? I think I know
It
how I
made
screwed
its
up.
debut in The Boogeyman, which is
Which
weird because it's ambiguous, like what's even going on in that episode. But yeah, the hand lake breaks in the original hand lake. They throw it away in The Great Spontini and get the new one.
Correct.
See, I knew it. Yeah,
You missed one.
right. As soon as I you said no, I realized my mistake. Which episode it actually was. But all right, so
Which, that can be blamed on them trying to, I'm assuming it's in order to put the Boogeyman up as a Halloween episode, where they wanted it to air.
yeah, they definitely aired that episode out of order.
Yep. And we're to Adam.
Oh,
There's one right here. To Dave.
all right.
Scott Bakula would later go on to star in another TV series alongside a guest star from episode 7, Black and on White on Fire. What was the name of the series and what was the name of the actor?
Interesting. I don't think he was in. All right.
Is this another unfair one, honey?
I don't know.
Episode 7, Black on White on Fire. Was this a guest star? I mean, was this?
It was a guest star in that episode.
How about that series? Were they?
He was like a star in that other series.
And was the guest actor a star in that series?
Yes, both Scott Bakula. Scott Bakula was the main titled actor in that series, and this guest star I think was either second or like high up in the cast.
Who was in Black on White Fire? Okay. There was Men of a Certain Age, this TV show that Bakula did. Enterprise. We can't think of any. Mark Alamo wasn't in Enterprise. A Certain Age, doubted. I'll go with the half. See if I can get the series right. Men of a Certain Age and CCH Pounder.
No.
I don't know any people's names from this episode. I'm sorry. But I'll guess, just for the heck of it, the series was NCIS New Orleans.
Okay. Do you want to take a guess on the actor?
I don't know anybody's names.
You each got half of it. It was NCIS New Orleans and
With
CCH Pounder.
Okay.
You just had to repeat the
I wasn't
name.
going to repeat a name if I don't even know who it is. That's cheating. And this is why we co-host a show.
Right,
Because
right.
we need each other.
Yes, yes.
So are you doing the NCIS New Orleans
No,
Pounder?
I don't think so.
No, definitely not.
I mean, maybe we can look at the one that Dean Stockwell guest starred in. But he's barely in that episode, so it's not really.
What episode? Okay, this is for Stacie.
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it's your second question?
Yeah.
It is for me. You're right.
What episode features the leap that takes place earliest in time?
Earliest. Okay, that's 60s. When was Miss Deep South? Rebel Without a Clue. Little Miracle. That was later.
Someone better not be licking their paws down there.
Lily, be a good girl. Puppy's under the table. If you wonder why we keep randomly looking under the table.
Yeah. She's been having some issues with eating her feet, so we have to
61.
remind her not to do that.
Future Boy was 57, 58. Heart of a Champion was also early. Shock Theater. I'm gonna go Shock Theater.
Correct.
Oh,
There were a lot
nice.
of 50s episodes.
October
this
3rd,
season.
1954.
All right, thank you.
All right. So let's see. Stacie, which real life WWE guest starred in an episode of Quantum Leap?
Terry Funk.
There you go.
Thank you.
The episode that we haven't covered it, but that's a Tommy Thompson episode, the last of season 3. Oh yeah, I'm still asking questions.
Still your turn.
Yep, read me a question, please.
All right.
Easy one. Like, what's the name of the show?
Which nuclear family actor also appeared in Ghostbusters 2?
Ghostbusters 2. So I'm guessing didn't appear in Ghostbusters 1.
Actually, it's funny because there's a guest star in that episode that also guest starred in Ghostbusters 1.
Oh. Do you remember who was in 2 that wasn't in 1? I don't know his name, though. I have no idea what his name, but I almost can picture him. Is he like the guy who was the lawyer, like in the first part of the movie?
I think he might be, yeah.
Okay, so I know it is, but I don't remember his name, so I have to pass.
Stacie?
I guess for next season, I just need to study lists of, like, the cast members' names. I'm guessing it's the guy, though, that played the neighbor. Bert?
You're correct. That's the right person. But the person's name is Kurt Fuller. All right. So, you next, right? Oh, yeah.
And we should all have 4 chips
Even
left.
though.
All right, Adam. This feels like a rough one. Look at how many chips we haven't guessed. Shots from what famous film were used as establishing footage in The Leap Home?
When you say that, you mean the first one.
I do mean the first one.
I don't know. Gone with the Wind?
No.
In the Leap Home Part 1?
Correct.
Hoosers?
No. It is Field of Dreams.
Oh, okay. That makes
I'm
sense.
sure if we kept guessing, we would have gotten that one eventually.
And I haven't picked this out myself, but apparently you can actually see the baseball field.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Cool.
if you build it, they will come.
I think you still have a question.
And guess what? James Earl Jones was in that movie.
Yes, he was.
We're like tying everything together.
Goes round and round.
That's what we do here. Dave,
Yes.
besides his host and himself, how many personalities did Sam bring to the table in Shock Theater?
Okay. I know Jimmy was one of them. Jimmy, Magic. Samantha Stormer. Kid Cody. Who else? Who am I not thinking of?
I just need a number.
You're going with 4.
Incorrect.
Okay.
7.
You overshot. There are 6.
Oh.
Okay.
Samantha Stormer.
Yep.
Jesse Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Stratton.
I forgot that yeah.
Kid Cody.
Mhm.
And Jimmy LaMotta.
Gotcha. All right.
It's my turn to read, right?
Yes.
All right, for Dave.
All right.
What is the name of the beauty pageant contestant Sam leaps to in episode 6, Miss Deep South?
The beauty pageant? The contestant?
Yes. The person...
What's his host name?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Darlene Monty.
Correct.
See, I know those names.
Yeah.
Like the in-show names.
Mm-hmm.
All right, honey, can you go for a twofer?
Let's see.
Who has played the character Herbert Magic Williams in Quantum Leap?
And I'm going to presume you mean in this season.
Well, you can presume what you want.
Well, because this is season 3 trivia.
The question is, who has played the character Herbert Magic Williams
Well,
in
he's
Quantum
been
Leap?
played by 2 different characters.
Okay.
Actors, you mean?
Two different actors. And one was the mirror image in Vietnam, whose name I couldn't frickin' tell you.
Okay.
And in the new series, it's Ernie Williams.
Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson.
Well, we both said that, so that's correct. And pass it to Dave, and
All right.
I'm giving him that one.
Ernie Hudson. even
Which
though
isn't a fair
this
question.
This is actually kind of cheating because it's only supposed to be season 3.
Right, that's
trivia.
not a fair question.
I figured, as
But-
host for this new show, that should be an easy one.
It should be an easy one, but that's not what we're here for today.
Kirby. Christopher Kirby.
Correct.
Wow.
Okay.
Good job.
So Adam just wants to know all of the Mirror Images actors' names.
Right. Okay. So, my turn. That ended my prolonged slump. Okay. Which 2 episodes had the exact same month and day, but different years?
That is... Ooh, it was a string of 2 that we just covered, but which 2? Ooh. It was Future Boy and Private Dancer.
Correct.
I wasn't sure which direction.
Well, I'm glad
it
you
went.
got that right, because I had no idea.
Thank you. Well, if you were listening to what I was saying and I got it wrong, you should have known the answer.
Okay, Adam. Which episode did James Whitmore Jr. both direct and guest star in?
8.5 months.
Very good. Since that's the type of questions you like to ask, I would have been disappointed if you didn't
No,
get that one.
he would have also wanted the name of the person.
Mm,
Although
Yeah.
there are multiple episodes where we could have had that question. Of,
right.
someone did both.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last round. 2 questions
All
more
right.
for each of us. Adam. Which one of Sam's hosts this season do we never see a mirror image for? And I do want the character's name, not just the episode title.
So, we never see a mirror image. Read that question one more time.
Which one of Sam's hosts this season do we never see a mirror image for?
Himself in episode 1.
No.
Oh.
Oops.
Good guess. But we do see that.
Okay. Southern Comforts and Jabert Labonte.
No.
What?
We didn't see the mirror image at that early scene, but
Oh, we
later
did
he
it?
holds
Okay.
up a mirror to
Okay.
It is Sam Biederman in Shock Theater.
Oh, okay.
I forget that. I'm trying to remember, when did he look in a mirror as himself as a kid?
Right at the beginning, when he runs home and he
looked
sees
at
it
the door.
it's a screen door reflecting his
Well,
childhood.
technically, that's not
It's a mirror image. There's an actor credited for it, who's the same young actor that played him
Okay.
in, was it Genesis Part 2?
Yep.
When we met him as a young man before?
Okay.
All right. Was that your second question?
No. Because I still have one.
Okay.
And it's our last round.
Right.
This last round.
Last question goes to Dave from me.
I just need a 10-pointer.
What original song from Glitter Rock is the name of a popular Quantum Leap podcast?
Fate's Wide Wheel.
Yes, which is a gimme, but I needed to have a nod to our friends over at Fate's Wide
Yes,
Wheel.
yes, our sister podcast or
Yeah.
brother podcast, whatever.
Yeah, which just this past week, some sad and, well, regrettable news for the fandom is Dennis has dropped out of the podcast.
Altogether, really?
I told you that. Did you
Oh,
miss that?
See, I thought you meant he was taking a break, not
Though
like,
that was the original news, and he announced
Oh.
last week that he's removing himself from the podcast. I'm sure we'll see him in other things he's working on, but
Absolutely.
Sam is taking the reins of Fate's Wide Wheel, and we wish you luck. And
Absolutely.
yeah,
Wait, what, did he leap in?
no,
All right, so that would be Adam's questions now.
All right, what we got left? Oh, yeah, no, they are in here.
Oops,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
have
just
any more
going to pull
questions
them
left.
both out and read them top to bottom. All right, these are going to be some gimmies. What was the first episode where the second hand link was seen, Dave?
The second episode where I'm sorry, what was the
The
question?
first episode where the second hand link was seen.
The second episode where
No, the first episode, second hand link.
Okay, Boogeyman.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you give that to him, but I do have to point out that the Gummy Bear hand link is actually like the third or fourth version of the hand link, not the second.
Okay.
We went through a couple previous to that.
Which episode did James Whitmore Jr. appear as an actor?
8.5 months.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yep, somehow I saved for last the duplicates.
All right, my final two questions. Let's see. Who played Sam's father in A Leap Home Part 1?
Scott Bakula.
All right. And, okay.
Last question.
Which Southern Comfort guest star went on to co-star in Frasier?
No.
You should know how we feel now, Adam.
Is it the guy who played Nigel? Southern Comfort?
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue.
You told me this today.
I did.
Because, we're filming this the same day we filmed our Southern Comfort podcast.
So why would you ask trivia about that episode?
Because it's in the season.
Right, yeah.
And it's the girl.
That's actually not who I was referring to.
Well, you told me there were two, actually.
Yes.
It was both, right? And I don't know either of their names, so it doesn't matter because I don't have the answer. But it's the girl that played... "4 hours, and I don't have my notes in front of me, and it all just goes away." The girl
Well, I mean,
that
you don't
played...
do a Frasier podcast.
We just covered this episode today. I'm trying to think of the name of the character from that. What is her name?
The actress?
The character.
The character is Gina.
Gina. The girl who played Gina and her husband Jake.
Mhm.
You said both of them were in Frasier.
Right.
And I don't know either of the actors' names.
All right, so the answer I was looking for was Dan Butler. And I guess that's it. And
That's that. Let's
all right.
count.
I think Stacie ran away with it.
I have 10, and I gave you gimmies to have you get to 11.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Yes, I have 11.
10.
That's so frustrating when I know you're going to get it right.
You were, like, really close to
I
it.
have 20.
20, okay.
All right, but the most important, the unanswerables.
No, what were our scores? I have 20. I missed your guys'
11, and he has 10. Yeah, he came really close to knocking
All
me
right,
down
so
to
match
third place.
points, it's 2-1.
Mhm.
Adam's yet to be on the board. We are also going to do a cumulative point total at the end, which I'll have to go back and listen to what our scores were to actually tally.
I'm going to lose that as well.
See, I started...
Wait, how many unanswerables?
A lot. We have 3, 6, 9
for Adam.
of Adam's. We have 4 of Dave's. We have 4, 5, 6, 7 of mine.
Yeah, some pretty tough questions this week.
I didn't think they were tough.
Some of them were. Some of them were some pretty hard questions.
I'm going to have to come up with even harder ones for season 4.
We could barely answer your questions.
Like, how many words are in the script for episode 5?
If you're going to ask the name of a guest star, don't make it a mirror image that only has 2 IMDb credits to their name. Make it at least somebody who's had some sort of a career.
All right, so Stacie wins round 3. She goes up 2. Adam still has nothing, but he came really close to knocking me down to third place today.
You up 1.
Yeah, by 1 point I finished in second place. Anything we want to talk about before we close this down?
What else is going on in the podcast? We're going to be talking about Under the Dome.
Yes, we are starting. We're going to be talking in general. We're not going to do an episode by episode
We're going to do
deal.
seasonally.
Yeah. Basically, we're going to talk about season 1. Basically, that came about because Stacie had mentioned that she had started doing a rewatch, and then I started doing it, and I started hearing the commentary voice in my head and realized there were some things I'd like to talk about.
Yeah.
So,
and I think specifically, it relates to the other show we cover from.
Yes, yeah.
So we'll be talking about season 1 of Under the Dome in the upcoming week or 2.
And we're also doing a live react. Well, first you're going to see the second episode of From, and then we're doing a live react to episode 3. And yeah, so we're looking back at season 1 of From. We're still going to be doing original series episodes.
The next original series episode we have to cover is
Glitter
Rock.
And that's
so we're going to see all of this coming out within the next 2 weeks or so.
And then October 4th, we have the new Quantum Leap series coming back. And we were even talking about covering Reed Price's series, Sullivan's Crossing. We're trying to get some screeners for that, see if we can do something on that. So lots of cool stuff.
Lots of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll be back for season 4 trivia. The 3
Couple
of
weeks,
us.
right? Because you're not available next week.
In 2 weeks, we'll film that. And
barring some kind of catastrophe, which delayed this one.
Yeah.
But
and then eventually, we are going to be asking you guys to join us for Quantum Leap trivia. I know I've been saying that for like 3 months now. We're going to be doing that through Zoom, so I just have to get the logistics figured out, set a date, and then invite you all to join us. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that.
yeah, absolutely.
So when are you starting the Frasier cast?
Probably never. Well, we were talking about covering Sliders to some extent, in some way, at some point. Who knows? But
there's a lot of TV out there.
All right.
And if you guys have things specifically that you want us to talk about, let us know. We'll consider it.
Yeah, definitely. Give us your suggestions.
I do it all the time.
All right, Stacie can be reached at?
I can be reached on Twitter, X, Instagram, Threads, at TVN Coupon Talk.
If you like this video and want to support the channel, there are a number of ways to do so. You can follow me on Twitter at Core Productions. You can join one of my Core Productions Facebook pages. You can buy something from the Core Productions store on Zazzle, which includes these cool new shirts, all Stacie's doing. And you can even buy this banner behind us. I don't know why you would want to do that.
But if you want to design your own banner, use one of our links and then redesign it. And you'll be all set.
And if you like this video, and I'm lost now. You can buy me a coffee, which is a new way to support content creators such as ourselves. And of course, you can like, share, and comment on this video, as well as subscribing to our channel. This is Dave, Stacie, and Adam from Foreign Productions, signing off.